Welcome to the session on isometric projection of a given object. Now let us first understand the question, how exactly the views are being given. These are the orthographic projection that are being given, orthographic views. This is the front view of the given model, an object. This is the top view of the object. These two lines what you are seeing in the inclined, they are called as non-isometric lines. All these lines what you observe here, these horizontal and vertical lines, they are all isometric lines. So we should understand how to draw the non-isometric lines, making use of the isometric lines. We'll explain you that while solving the problem. Now before going into the problem, let us have a look on the 3D model of this one. We have generated a 3D model for this one. Let me show you the 3D model first for this one and make you understand how to draw the 3D object, that is isometric projection of this given orthographic views of a model, of an object. Okay? Let us have a look on the 3D model. For the given orthographic projection, now here is the 3D model that has been generated using AutoCAD software. This is a 3D model what you are observing. If I rotate like this, you can see the front view. This is what that was given in the question with the dimensions like 100, 20, 20 mm like this, 30 mm here, this is another 26. All these dimensions what you observed there, according to that a model has been generated, 3D model. So this is the front view of that, and we call this as an orthographic view or a front view. And what you observed in the top view was this one. This is what you observed there, the lines. All these are called as non-isometric lines. Only these were the non-isometric lines, the inclined lines. This is the top view of the given model. I'll just rotate and try to make you understand the concept. This you can take it as a left view, which will be useful for your orthographic views also. There's another chapter, you can learn about that. Now let us try to understand this in the isometric projection. For the given problem, how to draw, how to start with the lines, all these things we'll try to understand now. So first let us name this object to make the concept a simple and easily understandable. So I am going to name this. Now this is the top view, and already the naming and other things you have studied in the projection of solids, how to name it. The top portion is A, B, C, D, bottom portion is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, that is top portion C here. So how to get the top portion? I'll just draw a thin line, a reference line. This is A, D, B, C, and the bottom is AD dash, BC dash. This is how the naming you could make to draw an object. The naming is very simple, as you already studied in your earlier videos. Now let me draw the XY line or an horizontal line. I'll stand at this corner with A dash. I'll draw the line A dash D dash, A dash B dash, these two lines which are mutually perpendicular, making an angle of 30 degree with this horizontal line. So this A dash D dash is measured here. I'll just go back with this corner I'm going to measure this 30 mm and this length equal to 100 mm. These two are the true lengths. We'll take it onto the isometric scale, plot it, get the ISO length of these two, and we are going to draw it. Now here afterwards it's very clear that whatever the dimension I'm going to take will be always the isometric length, called as ISO length. There is no need to mention again and again that we are measuring it from the ISO scale. So now its true lengths are given here. With this true lengths converting to ISO length by drawing the isometric scale, as you already observed it in the very beginning of this session. You are going to draw this AD dash from this side to this side, then A dash B dash, then complete the other views, other lines. So you got the bottom face, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash in full line. Now you measure the vertical height of this object. We have just taken this frame, we are making it a rectangular block. To understand the concept simple, we are making it a rectangular block. Measure the total height, it is 20 plus 20, 40 mm. Take 40, ISO 40, mark it. Join the top lines, name it as A, B, C, D, as you observe here. So once the block has been framed, you are still in this corner A dash. We will mark this height. We are marking it with a thick line, okay, no problem. Measure this height and mark that height here. Yes, all the 3-4 corners you can mark. I have not marked this one because it comes at the back side of the model object, therefore it is not seen. I have not marked it. Now we will have a plane here. This horizontal plane we are going to create so that it becomes simple for us to plot the other points. This and all these points could be marked here on this horizontal imaginary plane. So that imaginary plane has been plotted here. Now we can measure this length, which is equal to 30 mm. Mark it here on this front face. Yes, good. This is isometric line. Then you can measure this vertical height, which is also an isometric height of 20 mm. Measure that, plot it here. Now you can go in the horizontal direction, measure this 6 mm, take the ISO length, plot it at the top. Now you want to get this point which lies on the same plane. The measurement to draw this line, we are going to take the horizontal length from here to here, mark it over this in the imaginary plane, then you join it simply. Don't measure this line with isometric length, ISO scale. This is a non-isometric line, therefore it not be measured. No need to measure this. To get this line, you have to plot this point from here, you can join it. So now measure the length from any one of the point, either from here or here. I have taken from the extreme edge, I will mark from here the center point of this. I just put the vertical line, I have marked it. Once I get this, join this line. The non-isometric line is joined like this. So you should understand the difference between isometric line and non-isometric line projections. Now I can go in this direction itself, up like this. Otherwise I can come from the other side. Since already I got the plane here, let me measure the distance from here to here, which is once again a 30 mm since it is symmetrical. So mark it here on the other side. Then measure this vertical height, plot that vertical height in the front face. This is the front face what we are marking. From here to here you measure the length, that is equal to 6. Take ISO 6, mark it here. Now this is a non-isometric line, therefore simply join from this corner to this corner. Yes, the front face is ready now. So whatever you seeing here, you can see it in the front face. Also you understood this views in the isometric 3D model session. Now you can draw all these lines were the parallel lines, they are the isometric lines. What do you observe it here? All these lines are parallel. See, I told you I am standing at this corner, therefore this top line could be marked. So measure that length, it's 30 mm, and it is 30 already, it has been plotted. So you can join this line to the in the same plane, in this plane. So one by one you join it. It goes and touches the lines already that has been created. You can measure this length, or there's no need to measure any length. You can directly join from here to here, and all these corners could be joined. And now I can join it like this, or I can stop at this stage, complete this. Yes. Now you draw here a line parallel to this non-isometric line. Keep the drafter along this line, move it here, place it at this corner, then draw a line. This completes the isometric projection of a given orthographic views of an object. This is a given object. This has been converted into orthographic and it has been given. We are converting from orthographic view to the isometric view. You got another chapter where isometric view will be given. You have to draw the orthographic views. You can have a look on that in the orthographic session. Thanks for watching the video. If you are not subscribed, kindly do subscribe to my channel to view this kind of videos more. Thank you once again for watching this video.